What you doing, Pi? Just gonna play in the litter box, not use it? Okay. All right. Well, happy Monday. Happy first flow of the month. I'm a little sweaty from the last class I just taught, so if you're wondering why I'm so shiny, that's why. Let me make sure this is all dialed in. I also like to kind of use this time as like, you know, a little kiki moment, a little like, hey, hello. I also have a very special announcement today. July. Okay, so I always like to just chat about July really quick or chat about the month, you know, prior. I know normally this class would have happened last Monday, but I was traveling. Hey, Renee. Can Nas? Question mark. Ooh, my knee just popped. Okay, so what the fuck happened in July? I would say the biggest thing that happened, we completed another Pilates training. Yes, I am a maniac, but if you've known me long enough, you know that that's my steez. Good, glad I guessed right. I'm coming up on my Pilates Reformer test out. I gave them a bunch of dates, didn't hear back from them. Yes, I'm here. Gave them a bunch of dates, didn't hear back yet, so I should know my test out date soon. So that's really exciting. But here's been the main thing that's been happening behind the scenes that I'm going to be premiering with you guys very, very soon in these next moments. As some of you know, I do, yes, Pi, we dance. And I've been having a lot of shows kind of in the background I'm prepping for, but as you know, my big baby is Wasteland Weekend. And you guys are going to get the premiere, other than like the performers. I shared this flyer with them yesterday. I'm going to be posting it today on Instagram, but I'm giving you guys the first look. Let's take a look at it, and you're going to see who's coming. So, this is the Apocalypta 2016 flyer. Shout out to Dylan Davis for making us another amazing flyer for this year. Holy shit. When we first started going over designs together, because I just thought his art style was so sick, and I wanted to, I wanted to actually commission an artist, because in the world of AI, having something that's artist made is special now. It's fucking crazy, but anyways, here we are. So this was one of the art pieces that I almost went with last year, but we went with the payment piece he did. So this is the piece for 2026. Couldn't be more pleased. Your girl, Tracy Lynn, will be performing. I'm very excited to have 2 new performers coming this year. One of those is Pixie Fortiers. She dances with Beats Antique. She's coming out. We had her out a couple years ago when we were doing, she danced at our stage for Wasted Saints. So that was fucking cool, but I was like, Pixie deserves a main stage. So Pixie will be coming to main stage. Also, a new performer will be Phoenix. She's an incredible fire dancer. She's gonna be doing a fire belly dance piece. I'm so excited. I hope I'm not giving away too much with that. And then returning back will be Bête Noire. Oh my God, Sarah Hossie. Ah! Sarah, the flyer. Dude. By the way, Sarah Hossie is an amazing artist and an amazing content creator. She's also going to be coming out with us and video shooting our show. I am seriously so pumped. I'm like, weight off my shoulders. I have professionals. I have people that are going to help me. Okay, so Bête Noire is coming back, but also they're going to be doing solos. So Asteria and Seraphim are going to be also doing solos in addition to a brand spanking new group piece. And then my bestie, she helps me keep my brain fucking together. Meryl will be dancing again. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, thank you, babe. God, it means so much to see you pop in. Like, honestly, your timing is perfect. So you guys got the first look of the flyer. Holy shit. I'll be posting it on Instagram after I'm done with this class. Once I shower off and collect myself, I'll be putting it out to this other corner of the interwebs. But wanted to show you guys first because you are my babies, my angels, my number ones. So you guys get it first. Isn't it so sick? Dylan's such a little freak. I just love him. He just has the right blend of like, I want it to look like belly dancey, but like evil and mysterious and like hell and hot, but hot, like in a hot way, in a sexually mysterious way. If you come to the show, will you die? I don't know. Will you be summoned to your death like a siren song? Who knows? So anywho, I wish you lived closer to Nas. You are my BB for real, for life. Texas is so far away and so huge. Should we have a pie moment? Then we can do class. Clearly you want to be adored and elevated. Ooh. Pie. Boppity bop bop bop. Oh my God. Oh, you are large and in charge. I love you. Okay. Guess what I didn't do? I did not set up my other camera, so let me do that. Also, while I'm setting it up, I'll tell you guys about my plans for Apocalypta for myself. I won't share too much about what other people are doing, but I can share my own secrets. So the piece I'm bringing, I'm just going to put my body. This is going to be the headless person talking to you. So I did this piece. I found this. Okay, let me start over. I'm fucking ADD brain right now. When I returned from Wasteland Weekend last year, I found this song and I was like, oh my God, I already found my music for next year. We can foam roll. You want to foam roll? I will foam roll. I would love to do that. My ass hurts. Anyways, I found this music and it's from one of my favorite artists. If you guys have taken class with me, you know I love this. I think she's, or they, I think they're non-binary. They're giving me non-binary vibes. But Zamilska, I just love their music because it's such a weird blend of like world music. So I found this piece. I kind of messed around, performed to it at Torture Garden last year, but it wasn't like fledged all the way out, you know? So now it's gonna be all the way ready, you know what I mean? I blew my budget out on a really rad panel skirt, and it's just gonna be sick. I'm going to be a little wasteland witch. Though you did this last week, but somehow I'm here. Hi, Nicolette. We've been chatting, and I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this music down just because, why? I don't know. We're figuring it out. Okay. Let's transition. I honestly would not mind foam rolling at all as a beginning part of our flow because my body is feeling real angy right now. Okay. Happy Monday, everybody. What do you guys want to foam roll? I'll tell you what I want to foam roll. My legs are wrecked right now, and I would just love to like roll my calves out a little bit. I would just love to roll my calves. Maybe get a little butt. Yes, let's roll. I know my girl Nicolette's always down to roll. Oh, okay. How about you guys get rolling? And I'm also going to show you, something else performance related. Okay, so in a couple weeks, I'm going to be performing here locally in Long Beach at a show called Beyond the Veil. My friend is so amazing, Chantal. She's been organizing this awesome show. And I was like, I want to bring some costumes out of the closet, some things that have not seen the light of day for many a year. So I want to show you guys this really beautiful bra really quick before we go. So if you know belly dance people, you know Snake Church, my friend Dusty Paik. Incredible clothing designer. She doesn't really make stuff anymore. She makes like one-offs, but I'm busting one of my pride and joys out of hers. This is a bra that she made me. I don't know if she was just selling it or if she made it for me, but it fits me like it was made for me. But I'm busting this one out of retirement. Believe it or not, I have owned this piece for probably 12 years, and literally nothing has ever fallen off of it. So just like good craftsmanship, yeah? Kind of echoing off of what I said earlier, like in the age of like where people are cheaply knocking shit off in AI art, like, can we appreciate the craftsmen, please? And the artists? God damn, Anyways, okay, I'm done yapping. I'll join you in the rolling. I'm gonna roll my butt first. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I weightlifted heavy on my booty for the first time on Saturday in a long time because I've just been doing Pilates. So I was deadlifting and stuff, and oh man, my bits, my bobs are just feeling it a little. Hi, Pie. Hi. Yes. Did you eat some lunch? You smell like kibble. Honestly, I gotta be real with you guys. I've been having kind of a rough weekend. I'm feeling emotionally a little wrecked. I'm not feeling my tip-top self. I know as if you have to face people, like if you're facing outwards to the general public, I just love that we have this word for it now, masking. You have to put on a fucking face and just do what you're doing. And that's kind of how I felt today. I was like, okay, I had a weird night. I had a bit of an emotional I don't even know what to call it. Had an emotional evening. But I got to put my bubbly face on, because it's a gym, and go teach the people. But I just feel really comfortable with you guys. Like, I can be myself. I can show up and teach class and do a good job, but also, like, in a way, because I have deep connections with a lot of you guys, like, we've literally hung out and done retreats together. I feel much more comfortable just sharing the real dealio of what's going on. So here we go, and here we are. Ooh, almost fell off this bad boy. Let's do like one more minute of our butts. I'm trying to get up in my hamstring connectors because that's where I'm the most sore, but foam rolling your hamstrings is it's a hard thing to do. It's not an easy thing to get deep into. Sometimes I'll kind of step a foot back, but this requires some flexibility. You gotta go bug mode on it, Go in bug mode on my foam roller. Oh shit. This is it though. Oh. Okay. Let's get into our little calvy calves. This one will always surprise me. I'm like, didn't know my shit was so angry, but here we go. All right, so we're just gonna go for kind of like having the roller right at your mid calf, and then just pumping the knees a little bit. Hi, Pie. Okay, now the way we're gonna change up this energy, sorry, I was just zoned the fuck out. You can kind of go like a little medially rotated and laterally rotated, so like frog to internal, frog to internal. It's kind of weird. You have to adjust the roller sometimes because you're gonna keep scooting it closer to you. All right, now if you're ready for a deeper experience, stack one leg on top of the other. It's just going to add a little bit of weight, but sometimes that little bit is what you need to get into a deeper release for your calves. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, other side. I'm going to go back a topic because this is kind of our yap session. Okay, so I'm curious. You guys don't have to type this stuff out right now, but maybe think about it because I think all of us here are ladies. I'm genuinely curious if I'm going through perimenopause right now. So I guess perimenopause is like the precursor to menopause. I've been looking up the symptoms, and I'm like, okay, I don't have all that, but I have a lot of that. Because I'm genuinely like trying to figure out what's up with my emotions, my mood, Been feeling just a little unhinged lately. Let's do this. I'm going back to foam rolling now, switching sides. So roller is kind of in the middle of your calves. This is going to be our last little rolling thing before we get moving. And I'm just kind of sliding, like I'm not like pulling the legs back together, but I'm just trying to kind of tease apart the two bellies of my calf. Yeah, so the gastrocnemius is like two bellies that come down. Soleus, again, two pieces that come down and meet right at this connection into the Achilles tendon. So we're just kind of trying to squiggle that little piece apart. Okay. Let's get our calves off of here and let's take a Baddha Konasana stretch. You can keep your roller here and kind of use it as a tool to roll yourself forward. Good, and you can kind of bounce into it. I remember there was like an era where they were like, don't bounce in your stretches. And it's like, okay, why? All right, let's bring ourselves all the way up. Let's go to all fours, tabletop position. And let's get into some cat-cows. Your favorite pie. Cat-cow. All right. From this tabletop shape, let's go into a single-sided puppy pose. Walk your left hand out to the side. Slice your right arm towards the top left-hand corner. All right, let's pull it back to the middle, and let's do the other side. All right, let's walk it all the way back towards center. And let's take a puppy down the middle. You can walk your hands further forward and send it back, or I love to hold on to the edge of my mat because it really keeps my shoulders in one spot. All right, let's realign. Shoulders over our wrists, tuck your toes, take a breath in. And exhale, find downward facing dog, lift your hips. Let's use your next breath in to lift your heels, bend your knees, see the front. Step or travel however you want to the front of your mat, and let's roll you up to standing. Roll your shoulders out here. And reverse your shoulder rolls. Great, let's take our hands behind us. You can fist bump or clasp them together. Chest expansion and fold. Good, let's release. Left hand comes to the floor, left knee bends, right leg long. Let's twist. Good, and switch. And return both hands down to the floor. Let's step back into a high plank position. Pause in your high plank, feeling extension out through the crown of the head, down through the heels. We'll lower down to our tummies in 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to your stomach. Tops of the feet onto the mat. They can widen out just in case you need a little extra space for your low back. Low cobra. With your inhale, peel up your head and your heart, activating the erector spinae and the multifidus. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. All right, walk the hands back a little bit. Let's come up into our mid cobra. So a little more activation now into the mid back, notoriously one of our weakest spots. Lower back down. Slide the hands back a little bit. And let's try again, this time full cobra if possible. Lengthen through the arms, open up the front of the chest. 3, 2, and lower back down to the ground. Push up and back through tabletop into downward facing dog. Let's build, let's add on. Both heels up, knees bend, see the front, travel to the front. Find a halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. And exhale, fold. Rise to standing. Reach up. I know my arms will go out of frame, but grab your right hand or your right wrist with your left hand. So you're kind of cuffing yourself. Let's take a side stretch. Long tailbone, arc up and over to the left. And bring it to center. Let's switch other side. Right hand grabs left wrist, pull over to the side. And back to center. Reach up, look up, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Ooh, my hamstrings. Halfway lift. And exhale, you can step back to down dog or go through a full chaturanga. So you bend into your little midpoint, come to up dog or a cobra, and exhale, find your downward facing dog. Good, one more. And heels up, knees bend, see the front, travel to the front. Halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Rise to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, reach up. Now let's side bend. You can do the same one as before, so you grab for your wrist, or left hand will slide down the side of your body like you're just tracing along the outer thigh. It's more supportive and you can get deeper. Back to center, same thing other side. Reaching, side bending. Good, back to center. Inhale, look up, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Half lift. And exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Nicely done. Okay, let's lift up our right leg. I want you to try to stay as square as you can. So look down the center line of your body, point the right toe straight down, and try to wrap the shoulders in. Hug the ribs together, lift up just via the glute. All right, knee to nose. Step through, low lunge. Lower the left knee. Walk yourself up into your Anjaneyasana. Now, for this first one, know that you can pad up your knee. You can use blocks down by your side, whatever helps you to feel the most comfortable. Even if you were working with a long roller, something I like to do sometimes is place it in front of me and just kind of have my hands on top. You can even go further forwards and just, stay supported with the roller. So lots of options there. Take a breath in. And with your exhale, let's go to half split. So lengthen through your right leg. Let's do some flex and point. Good, and rebend back into your front knee. Back into your Anjane. Now let's add a side bend. Grab for your left wrist. Pull up and over towards the right. All right, back to the middle, back into a half split with option for a kneeling split. Maybe you want to do a twisted split or even a 3/4 or full split towards the front. So up to you. Since I've already taught this class, I'm going to go for the twist because I didn't do this earlier. All right, let's return. Right hand down to the floor, bend into your front knee, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Step left foot forward next to right, halfway lift. Listen, with your exhale, reach the arms back. Yeah, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Stand tall, arms long, even though they're out of frame. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen through the spine to step back and move through your chaturanga. Okay, let's do this other side. Then we'll take a break because it is, even though I have a fan on, it's hot in my garage. Okay, left leg lift, square hip is your focus. It's your challenge today. Breath in. Exhale, need to know, step through. Anjaneyasana, other side. Ooh. Now again, all those same variations that I gave you guys, whether you're getting support from your blocks, support from a roller, they're there for you. Okay, let's take it into our half split. Let's flex and point a couple times. All right, let's bring it back into our lunge. This time adding in the side stretch. So grab for the right wrist, pull up and over. All right, back into your half split with your own personal flair. Maybe that's sitting back. I went for the twisted version, so right hand to the floor, left arm up. And if you went for something like a 3/4 full split, go for it. All right, return the left hand back down onto the floor. Rebend back into your front knee. Let's tuck back toes, lift back knee, step right foot forward next to left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, reach the arms back. Good, inhale, chair position. And exhale, sweep the arms back, sit deeper. Inhale, stand tall. And exhale, forward fold. Your way back, high to mid plank. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths. Strong set shoulders, strong set scapula. And then let's walk to the center of our mat and take ourselves up to stand, and we'll turn to the side. Nicely done. All right, we're going to get through the last bits of our flow here, but from a facing the side kind of Ashtanga version of it, yeah? So we'll start by stepping out nice and wide. And we're going to go parallel to begin. Arms will be out at its T shape. We'll take a breath in. Open up the chest, and with your exhale, let's dive forwards. Okay, let's lengthen back out. We'll rise back up. Now let's turn our right toes towards the front part of our mat, or potentially a new front for you. We'll bend into our front knee. We're in our warrior two. Try to find the engagement of the right inner thigh to wrap up, and a little movement of the back heel to kind of push out and feel the stretch along the peroneals of that left leg. Right palm flips. Inhale, reverse warrior. No change in the front knee. If anything, give it more bend. And then exhale, side angle. Elbow can be on the thighs, the left arm high, or reaching down towards the floor. Breath in. Exhale, let's return to warrior two. Back up into your tall, long shape, star shape. Let's take our warrior two to the back. So same thing, intentional work with this left inner thigh now, wrapping it up. Shoulders set. All right, let's flip our left palm. Inhale, reverse. No change, if anything, more bend if there is a change. And then exhale, side angle. You can modify with the knee and the elbow connected for support, or challenging your core and hips by reaching the left arm towards the ground, towards a block, or even touching the floor. Stay connected through the hips and abs. Breath in. Exhale, bring yourself up to do. My hip literally just popped. Inhale up. Exhale, let's take the hands behind you. Interlace, lift up, and exhale. Wide-legged fold, chest expansion. Good, let's release the hands down. All right, now let's lengthen out. Instead of coming back up and then moving to our warrior two, we're going to start a little differently. Turn and pivot the right leg, and I want you to go into your deepest version of your side angle to start. Maybe that means you also tuck into a bind, half or full. Maybe that takes you into your full extended side angle. For 3. For 2. Take a breath in on 1. Exhale, left oblique brings you up. Yeah. Inhale, reverse triangle. And with your exhale, Trikonasana. Yes, this is for you, Nicolette. We love a full triangle. Take another inhale breath. With your exhale, let's come up into our triangle prep and just heel toe the left foot in just a little bit. We'll turn and pivot, facing our right leg, revolved triangle or revolved pyramid. Now, if your hip wasn't screeching on the last ones, it should be talking to you now. Try to set and engage long through the right side of your body. All right, challenging transition out of this one. Take a breath in. Exhale, retrograde through the movement. Open, back to wide fold. Okay, let's get into our other side. So now your left leg is going to adjust open so that you're in your deepest version of side angle. Maybe that means you bound fully or half. Maybe you took it into full extended. All right, take an inhale breath here. Exhale, we come up to 2. Fuck, that's hard. Reverse triangle. And with your exhale, triangle pose. Good. One more inhale breath. And exhale. Bring it up to 2. All right, let's shorten our distance, potentially even widen. Rotate, revolved triangle. The thing that I do in my hips just automatically when I do this is I try to set my hip back instead of crunch. So try to maintain equal length on both sides of your waist. All right, one breath in. Exhale, try to retrograde the motion. All right. Nicely done, you guys. We're going to go back into one more fold, which can just be a fold. If you're feeling inverty, which it is an inversion, but if you're feeling like headstandy, handstandy, this is a great place to do it because when we're in this wide-legged position, we're able to get more stackage happening. So head, shoulders, and hips, which can make your inversions a little easier to get into, but core still needs to work to keep you upright and not go Sonic the Hedgehogging your way across the floor unless you don't care. Because look at this, I got all this space in front of me. It's like 7 feet before I would hit a cat, so let's go for it. Last wide fold. All right, you guys, that's enough. Let's come down to our knees. A little kneeling moment. What time is it? Perfect. Perfect time. A nice juicy cool down. Sounds good to me. If you were inverting, I usually like to give my wrists a little TLC here if I was doing like handstands. If you're doing something like headstands, maybe you're rolling your neck out. Right, let's spin around, feet together in front of you, back to Baddha Konasana, our old fave. Great. And now we'll use this shape as kind of a jumping off point. So We'll roll over towards our right hip. You can separate the feet if you know you're gonna want just, some extra space for either a double stag or a half pigeon. You wanna rotate all the way around. I'm kind of feeling double staggy today. I wanna open the hip, but I kind of feel like keeping it chill. Got about 30 more seconds here. All right, let's start to bring ourselves up. Now, if you're in your half pigeon, I want you to come back to the stag position. If you're in the stag, join me. You can also help your leg to get here. Sole of the foot towards the front, bottom of the left foot. Right sole of the foot to your inner thigh. Let's fold forwards, Janu Shirshasana. All right, let's bring ourselves up. I want you to essentially stay in the same shape, but just open the hip up. So now your heel will come closer towards your bits. And let's go into our side stretch. Right arm reaches up and over. Good, let's bring ourselves up. Plant the right hand. Start to shift your weight in that direction and pull the left leg with you. Support yourself on the right knee. Modified wild thing. Lift the hips. And return right back down to the floor. Let's retrograde fully all the way back to where we started, facing the side of the mat, Baddha Konasana. And we'll do our second side. So left leg initiates opening, half pigeon or double stag towards the back of your mat or your original front, whatever. We're just on your left side now. All right, let's bring ourselves up. We'll bring this right leg around. You can help it there yourself. Extend the sole of the right foot towards that corner. Sole of the left foot to the inner thigh, Janu Shirshasana. Okay, let's bring ourselves up. Let's open it up more for our side stretch. Left arm reaches up and over. Trying to not collapse, I want you to feel like the rib cage is opening up towards the ceiling. Try to stay connected. Left seat, left side of your seat to the floor. One breath in. And exhale, bring it up. And let's counter with our modified wild thing. Push through the left knee, lift the hips, open, elevate. And let's return. We're going to spend these last 5 minutes of our time together in a meditative position or posture that suits you, something that feels like you can kind of turn off the brain. So if that looks like laying down, cool. If that looks like seated, maybe you want to kneel. I'm going to sit on my bolster. I'm going to ride the bolster, straddle the bolster. And I want you to potentially close the eyes, go within. And beginning that dive with just noticing your breath. The rhythm and the cycle. Perhaps you can lengthen out that cycle a little bit, letting your inhalations get longer and your exhalations get longer. See if your shoulders can soften a little bit more. And even notice if the muscles of your face, if there's a clench of the jaw you didn't know was there, or a furrow of the brow. Let's take 5 more breaths here. All right. If your eyes are closed, you can start to trace the eyes right to left, up to down, gently blinking them open. If you're on your back, maybe you start to stretch it open, tease it apart a little. If you're kneeling or seated, maybe you start to move through the pelvis and hips. Oh, it's always so great to move around with you guys. Hope you're feeling refreshed. Oh. Wow. Wah wah wee wah. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Naz. Yeah, it's a very pretty top. I'm excited to bust it out. I gotta think about what I'm making with it, like what piece I want to do. It's kind of a casual thing, so. All right, darlings. We've got a couple more classes this week. Tomorrow we'll have our core class, 12 o'clock, so just a touch earlier than this one. And then we'll have stretch and release on Thursday, so hope to see ya. If not, I already have all of the remaining YouTube flow classes up and scheduled. So, only 4 more. Only 4 more of the year, isn't that crazy? Crazy. I laughed out loud on that one. Thanks for the triangle. I got you, babe. I'm here to fight the Tracy Lynn doesn't do triangle allegations, you know? Well, all right, beauties. Have an excellent rest of your day. Thanks for being the first reviewees of and people learning about my special show. If you see the post on Instagram, maybe give it a like, give it a comment, maybe a repost if you feel super excited about it. But no pressure. Yeah. hope you all have a great rest of your Monday and rest of your week. I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm hungry.